Manchester United could move to finally sign 102,000 pounds a week, playmaker for Team Report. Manchester United have been interested in Paulo Dybala for a long time, and once again, the Argentine international is in the limelight. In the summer, the Red Devil made contact to lure the South American, but he decided to join Jose Mourinho Roma instead. The 29-year-old star agreed a 3-year deal worth €6 million per season, i.e. around 102,000 pounds a week with the Galtzer. Report now suggests that the contract has a very low release clause of £10.7 million, and Manchester United could move to finally sign him for cheap. As for Calcio Mercato, the Old Trafford outfit are closely following the situation of Dybala, but their priority is to sign either Osimhen or Kane to reinforce the strike force. The Italian news sources have mentioned that the low clause could be removed if Roma agree a new deal, but the decision is in the player's hands. Dybala, who was a part of the Argentina World Cup winning side last year, has proven his worth in Italy over the years. He was named the Serie Player for the year back in 2020 for Juventus. Since moving to Rome, his form is fantastic under Mourinho in all competition. That's why the ex-Palermo star has started 7 games in all competition and doubtfully contribute in as many goals, 10 goals and 7 assists. The 36-cap international is mainly a secondary striker who can effectively play on the flanks and even has out and out center forward. In other news, Manchester United are open to selling defender Aaron Wan-Bissaka this summer despite his resurgence, according to a recent report. The right back was expected to depart Old Trafford when Erik Ten Hag arrived back in the summer, with report at the time suggesting the club would take a huge loss. The 25-year-old joined the Red Devil for £50 million back in 2019, signing a 5-year deal and becoming a huge part of the dead rebuild under top former manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. In his first 2 seasons at the club, he featured in the majority of Premier League games, but has since fallen out of ever playing just 8 this term. Despite this, he has recently been praised by Ten Hag for a string of standout performances that could have seen him save his career at United. But according to Football Insider, United are still willing to sell the Englishman and value him at £22 million. He was subject to interest from West Ham, former club Crystal Palace and Wolves in the January transfer window, but Ten Hag decided against selling him in mid-season. He's making good progress. The news comes as shock given the Dutch manager recent comment about Wan-Bissaka. Before United defeated to league leaders, Arsenal, Ten Hag explained how he has been pleased with the progress the defender has been making. As reported in Sky Sport, he said he's picking up the coaching and is making good progress from the start of the season to now. He was in a bad situation because he was not fit. He had a lot of injuries. He had a couple of illnesses in the first half the season before November, but things changed during the break. He worked well in the training camp and he had some good performance in the games. I think he's making good progress, and again Crystal Palace was one of our best players. Although Wan-Bissaka is finally performing better than he was as it doesn't appear to be enough to convince Ten Hag is the best long-term option.